Good afternoon. Welcome back to Blue City Reviews Daily. Talking again from the car, not because I'm deep in thought or I just watched a movie or anything, only because it began to rain as I came out of Barnes & Noble unexpectedly. Oh boy, it is ominous. Something wicked this way comes out there. I was just at Barnes & Noble picking up Heart and Souls with Robert Downey Jr. and Elizabeth Shue and a bunch of other amazing performers as ghosts. Can't wait to watch it. I haven't seen it in probably 20 years. I just saw the Blu-ray and thought, yeah, that's worth spending a little. I want to talk about Devil Wears Prada 2, just because I saw it a while ago and I was extremely busy at the time and thought it was worth mentioning because I did have something inconsequential to say about it, because it's an inconsequential film, albeit a very good film, obviously very good looking film, The Devil Wears Prada 2, with most of the same cast returning. Very well done. I'm not going to go too deep into it. If you enjoyed the first, you'll most likely enjoy this. What was impressive to me is that they were able to create such a good product after so long since the original. And we've seen this happen a couple of times and fail. Mainly, recently Zoolander 2 comes to mind, which is actually not that bad of a film compared to Zoolander 1, which is not that great of a film. I think they kind of even each other out in a way. I mean, Zoolander 1 was way overrated, and Zoolander 2 is way far too bashed for what it was. In any case, you know, when you wait too long for a sequel, even as a kid growing up, I remember people forget what a huge hit Stakeout was. Like with Richard Dreyfuss and Emilio Estevez, Stakeout, huge hit. Great buddy cop movie. By the time another Stakeout came out, which is arguably better and got really good reviews, nobody cared. You know, by the time another Stakeout came out with Miguel Ferrer and one of his better villain roles, everybody was like, well, you know. So the fact that they were able to pull this off and actually have a huge hit with Devil Wears Prada 2 after so long and recreate a lot of the same magic is commendable. And obviously the fashion, which I know very little about, but, you know, I had my wife there who knows everything about fashion. So she was able to fill me in on the importance of a lot of what I was seeing, even though aesthetically I could understand it was quite beautiful. Now, there is something lacking in this film. Most sequels are lacking something important that made the original what it was. And to me, here's the thing. The old boyfriend, the cool guy, is gone. And in fact, the movie opens, there's an ad before the movie in the theaters where the guy from the original film, the cool guy, Hathaway's boyfriend, I forget the gentleman's name who plays that guy, but he's in a coffee commercial talking about, oh, I'm not in this one, too bad. And I thought, shit, he's not in it because he's memorable in part one. He's the reason guys like me can probably relate to a lot of what's happening. Was his character was very well written as a believable guy in, you know, a female dominated film, rightly so. His guy was believable and anchored it somehow. Now there's none of that in Devil Wears Prada 2. In fact, I would take the love interest, and my wife agreed with me. I would take the love interest they gave Anne Hathaway, this complete sap, spineless turd, and just delete his scenes, and you'd say 15 minutes of the movie and you would have a better narrative. Seriously, I could do it. Just go in, snip out all that creep's garbage, and you've got a better movie. And it's nothing wrong with the guy's performance. It's the way the character is written, right? He's written the way that I suppose the majority of modern women would like their guys to be. Whereas the guy in the first movie, I believe, like when she's too busy with her work and she pushes aside the sandwich he made her, and he goes, you know, there's like $10 in Jarlsberg there, and it's a grilled cheese. Dude, if you have a guy who makes you a Jarlsberg grilled cheese, especially if he uses a good artisan butter, you know, like a Dubliner or something, like a Kerrygold butter. Oh man. Oh, Jarlsberg grilled cheese. Oh, anyways, I'm sitting here dreaming about the fucking grilled cheese. You know, that element was missing. This is, you know, obviously the first was a chick flick, but this is, you know, there are no believable male characters. Obviously, the Tucci character is there. But yeah, there's a little something missing from this one that the first one had on the male side of things, but who gives a shit, right? It's a good movie. All right. Thanks for watching. Cheers.